So this is Elliot. She's my daughter. And that's me. I'm Teddy. In 2012, we came here to Elbow Lake for Elliot's first backpacking experience. 7 years later, and we're back. And we're pushing further into the backcountry in this episode of Where's Teddy Now? Well, this is day two. It's about noon. We got up fairly early, had an early breakfast, and then the weather socked in a little bit, and since we're on no big, huge rush to get anywhere, we thought we'd relax a little bit and see if the weather would clear up, and it has a little bit. It's a little cooler than yesterday. But we're gonna take a little, 4-kilometer walk up to the Tombstone Lakes now, and putt around there and have our shore lunch up there. So this is our second obstacle today. This is the Elbow River, the mighty, mighty Elbow River. And we've got to cross this without getting wet feet. That was easy. We're gonna go that way and then up to Tombstone Lakes, which is up in that area there. All right, just for the record here. There we go. We were here. This is what we did yesterday. And now we're gonna hike here. This is 3.7, it says. Bit of a steep hill here. What we know, this was the same climb as coming up to Elbow Lake to begin with, so I think we...
I never got that steep.
No? I think we have about 300 meters of climbing to do. Unlike the trail into Tombstone, which is really just a glorified fire road, old fire access, this trail into Tombstone is actually really a pretty trail, but it's all in the woods, so you don't get much views until you get over the trees. A few late flowers are still lingering. Some yellow, I don't know what those are. But you can see some strawberries here. These are strawberry fragria. And here's some fern for you, Elliot. Looking for some fern. And here, all those white flowers. All those white flowers are strawberry fragria. That looks lakey. Oh yeah, look. Found Tombstone up there. We're gonna go up to the upper lake for lunch. So we've arrived at Tombstone Lake. There's two of them, and then there's a little pond or pittle up high, which is an avalanche pit. And I'll show you that. We'll see that in a second, in an hour maybe. We're gonna go up to the upper lake, find a nice place for lunch, and eat it.
Oh. Seriously? A stepping stones, finally!
Hey, it's a ford. It's a ford.
Prefect.
We've been reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so every river ford is not just a river ford, it's a ford prefect. So a classic mountain tarn. That gets replenished from rainfall, but which came originally from the glaciers that would have been in that hollow depression up there and that one there. Those are cirques from alpine glaciation. And Elliot's had a nice little place there. If you look really closely, you can see two people. Let's see if we can find the first one. There's Elliot walking along the shore there. Oh, just lost sight of her. There she is, popping back up. And if you look up, way up, a little higher, right in the middle there, that white shirt, see somebody climbing the scree slope. So we're gonna go find a route. All right, so that little mound there is it's a geological feature, or geomorphic feature. So avalanches coming down, gouged out, and pushed the debris into that little mound there. And creates a hollow on the other side, which, story has it, is well, water filled. So there's a little tiny little lakelet. And if you take a look, there's not much lichen and stuff growing here. So this is all pretty recent. Well, it's just avalanche debris building upon debris.
Horsetail can be toxic if eaten in large quantities.
Huh. Apparently, horsetail, when eaten in large quantities, it's toxic. Who would have thunk? We're just having a kind of a lazy third day here. Got up, I don't know, up around, the girl was up at like 6:30 because her alarm went off. Crawled out of bed, out of the tent around 9:30. And it's, come on, yeah. My Timex weekender is telling me that it is about 20 minutes to 12 here, so we don't feel any rush. 3 hours plus 2 hours would be 5 o'clock. I mean, I guess we should get going soon, but I guess we're gonna wind down the camp here and start planning our exit strategy. Setting up camp is fun because, you know, you can go in and have a nap. Pulling down camp is kind of a little bit melancholy because it's the end of the trip, or, well, the end of the day here for us. We do in and out, so it's the end of the trip for us. There's only one thing worse than setting up or taking down camp, is taking out camp in rainy weather. And it's not rainy, so everything is nice and dry, so it should make for an easy takedown. But still, that's a pretty messy tent right now, if I do say so myself. Alright, so our tent is collapsed and we are mostly packed. We're going to go to the kitchen area and do our final pack. Already things are seeming a lot lighter. Wow, lots of food we didn't have to bring anymore. We ate it all. We have a little bit of garbage, a little bit of food to bring back, but walking home is always easier than walking into the trip. So if anybody asks, why do you do this? Why do you do all this work? Well, I think it's really self-evident, even on this sort of blustery, windy day. A bad day in the mountains. Well, no, let's just be honest. A bad day in the mountains is a bad day in the mountains, but The old expression, bad day in the mountains, better than a good day in the city. It's windy, it's coolish, but it's not cold. I'd say it's maybe 16, 18 degrees. So it's perfect hiking weather. We're not gonna work up a sweat much. Very windy, sorry about the wind, guys. Wind noise. How you doing? How's your pack feel?
Heavy because it's on one shoulder.
Oh, okay, but about the same as before, or should be less a little bit?
I don't know.
Yeah. But manageable, yeah? Alrighty. With 2 shoulders. Well, that's it. That took us 18 minutes to descend down what took us just around an hour to get up. Downhill is fun. And it is now, what is it, 4:30? What? 3:30 on the button. So we'll be home by 5. We left at what, 12:40. 12:40. All right. Cheers from Kananaskis country, Alberta.